If Cobra Kai had a name, it would be Cobra Kai Season 5, The End of Cameos. If you want to know what I mean by that, you better keep watching. If you watch my videos, you know I'm a big fan of Cobra Kai. Feels like just last January I reviewed Season 4. Oh, it's because it was. When a show goes on for too long, eventually the storylines are repeating themselves and things get stale. So when you get to the 5th season, you've been around the block for a while. And I wasn't quite sure where we were going with this. We were going up against Terry Silver this time. If you remember, for Season 4, John Kreese is now in jail. And the logical plot point would be to get Mike Barnes and get yet another villain from our Ralph Macchio's past as our Karate Kid, Daniel LaRusso. And that's not quite how it worked out. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but he was in it. He was the angry man. I actually wish we could have seen more of him. I thought he actually would have been great on the bad guys team. And there is one more cameo that we have not seen yet, and that is Robin Lively from Karate Kid Part 3. And she was in a blink and you miss it cameo. She's actually friends with his wife. Now I'm thinking, what the heck? Who is left? There really isn't anyone unless Hilary Swank comes back for that other Karate Kid movie that they don't seem to talk too much about. So this is it. No more cameos. And that makes me wonder, what are they going to do for Season 6? Now, I believe I read that Season 6 is going to be the last, which makes sense. So, but your question is, how was this season? Well, this season turned out to be epic. Just like all the other seasons, they upped the chaos, upped the heartbreaking moments where the young love romances were just bursting everywhere. And of course, the real star of the show, Johnny Lawrence, did not fail to impress.
What you guys named Michael?
He is by far the best person on the show. He is the fish out of water in these times, stuck in the 80s character that we all need. And I personally love those kind of characters, because seeing the world as it is today through someone from the 80s lens, remembering my childhood, there's no comparison. It is night and day different world. And just seeing his banter when he sees things like White Claw, or he goes to Mexico and tries to get his stepson back, or he's trying to rebuild his relationship, or, anytime he drinks, it's going to be shenanigans at best. Now, one thing that I found interesting about this season is it was a little flimsy premise. They're trying to stop Cobra Kai from spreading all over the state or part of California or the country. And I feel like we've gone down this road a few times. We're trying hard to not let Cobra Kai win, but darn it, they just keep winning. They're cheating. They're like Eddie Guerrero. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. I still enjoyed the heck out of it, though. It didn't really matter that the bad guys were doing pretty much the exact same thing. And honestly, what they were doing wasn't super bad. They were just trying to get into a more prestigious karate tournament so that the Cobra Kai name would be everywhere. Both the bad guys, Terry Silver and John Kreese, are trying to help kids. So they're actually not doing anything super terrible. Now, their kids Cobra Kai is turning out are pretty violent. And I wonder if that's just a product of their rivalry with Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang, or Eagle Claw, whatever it was, karate. I hope that Chozen is going to be in it going forward, because he was the second highlight. Seeing Daniel's other villain that he vanquished in movie 2, I wasn't sure how he would be, and I thought they actually made him a likable character. He really explained why he was there, and he understood that he did wrong in the first movie, and that he really admired Daniel and the way he had grown up under Miyagi-Do. So I love that. I love that they all become friends. I was hoping Mike Barnes would be either in that category or on the bad guy side, but he was more of a extended cameo, if you will. Now, the ending, it kind of sets up for Season 6. I'm really unsure of where they're going to go. It's really one of those stories where the overall plot is not as important as just the episode every week of seeing your favorite characters just doing something either incredibly stupid or making you laugh, which is what Johnny Lawrence does every single week. So no matter what he does, I'm going to keep watching. But I'm going to give this one a solid, I'm going to give it an A-. I don't think it was quite as good as the other ones. The teen romance starts to get a little stale after a while of them constantly switching. Really, I love the main characters the most from the movies. I do enjoy that Johnny's getting back together with his son and that he's mending fences with his stepson. So I did enjoy that part of the story. I do like that Kreese is also trying to infiltrate Terry Silver's dojo. I thought they could have played more up onto that. Although I'm kind of glad that they never ended up actually being friends, because then it would have been like everybody's friends at this point. So let me know what you think. Was this as good as the other seasons for you? I saw some comments like best ever. I don't know if it was the best season. I do kind of miss Johnny and Daniel's rivalry a little bit. Maybe for season 6 there's a misunderstanding and they go back to that. But who knows? I do know I'll be right there to review the season, and hopefully I'll finish it soon after it comes out instead of weeks later. So if you're watching this video, thank you very much. I'm sure you've already watched plenty of Cobra Kai videos, and you're probably just wanting to see something else Cobra Kai. Some other idiot on YouTube wants to talk to you about Cobra Kai, so you're going to help out. So now that you've watched it, give me some comments down below on what you think, because when you watch my videos, you're going to find something to brag about.